Hey guys, it's Kim Inari and I am back. Um, so who in the hell is this? Look at those eyes. I wanted to do another video. This is Kim Inari and you are at Kim's Tarot. We are looking at a masked man. People are saying female. I wanted to really come back on and talk about Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy. Look at those eyebrows. Does anybody recognize this dude here? It's not a female. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. It is February 10th, 2026, and we are going to delve in a little bit more about this whole kidnapping, this bizarre kidnapping of Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, and what the heck is going on? Well, what's going on is that they have the Ring camera. This is an image of the dude that went up to the house, Nancy Guthrie's house. I figure he's staked out. People are saying that this is a random robbery. I'm not getting that. It's random. I think this house was staked out for a few darn days. And I feel, like I said in my other videos, that Nancy is still in Arizona. If you haven't seen my last two videos in which I did, my first reading was on the kidnappers, and I felt it was three people. There's one bald-headed guy. I figure he's the one that knows a little bit about the Bitcoin and all this other stuff. Now, news agencies are saying that they feel that this is not meshing with what this whole Ring camera video is. And it is viral. You guys can go check that out on your own. Nancy Guthrie's house, and this masked man comes up, and scary as, I mean, gosh, coming up around 1:40 something in the morning and bending his head, bending his whole body down so that the camera doesn't recognize him. Right, dude. I mean, mistake number 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's a lot of them in what you did. And so this dude is masked up. And I said, there's three people involved. I'm going to stick with it. And like all of my videos, this is for entertainment purposes only. So I saw a guy who's bald-headed, no facial features. I saw another one that had a mustache. Is that the one I'm looking at? Possibility. Could be wrong. But there is somebody with a mustache I saw, dark hair. Look at this guy's eyes. And so I feel like he's the one that did the dirty work. And then there's another one, very tall guy. So in the video, there is lights in the background, which I feel these other two men are in the car waiting for this dude to go in and somehow subdue Nancy Guthrie. In the video, he is wearing a backpack. The backpack is so bulky. To me, this dude is not that tall. I want to say he's kind of chunky. He's carrying a holster with a gun in it. And I saw some videos where they figured that he might have used the back of the gun to hit Nancy in the head because of the way the droplets are coming out of the house, that it's not droplets all on the floor. But we don't know because they're not saying what they found in the house. All we know are droplets are in right where this guy is at. And what he's doing is he's trying to, and he did, dismantle the Ring camera, Nest camera. And so someone's going to recognize that jacket. The gloves I felt that he has on in the video, black gloves. I'm sure they look brand new, so I'm thinking he went to Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, and got some black gloves. There were people are very keen-eyed on some of these podcasts and YouTube channels that recognize the pants, the make of the pants that he was wearing, as well as his shoes. Amazing to me. I mean, my eyesight's not all that great, and they could make out that. So they're going to catch this fool that we're staring at, and they're going to get the other two. And so when the second email, or maybe the first one, I'm going to backtrack a little bit, guys. When this all went down, when she was kidnapped, was sent to 2 news stations in Tucson and TMZ. And TMZ knows the wallet. And so when the deadline passed yesterday, TMZ said there was no money in the wallet. So Nancy's family, Savannah, and her siblings did not put any money up. The $6 million is not in the wallet. Now, isn't that interesting? And I'm glad they didn't do that, because they don't have proof of life. So we don't know what's going on. But what we do know, this man wearing a ski mask, I keep looking at him, and somebody knows who you are. We just know family. If they're living with us, even if wearing a ski mask, I could just tell. I could just tell if this was my brother or son or just someone that lived with me by looking at those eyes and those eyebrows. And it is not a female, guys. So they're making a lot of mistakes, and I guess they didn't. And right now, the FBI is hot on their trail. Tucson, Arizona is like a drop in the bucket from Mexico. And I've been to Tucson twice in my life. And it's a beautiful city. It's fun. And it is near Mexico. But I don't think these guys are stupid enough to try to cross the border, because the border is tightening up. They're going to be checking everybody now trying to cross because of Miss Guthrie's kidnapping, right? And so they're hot on their trail. They probably have already determined the emails. And I also want to talk about, I had mentioned, I figured I saw like an SUV, a truck, and I was going to say RV. I'm seeing all these things right now. So I'm going to stick with the SUV first, and then a truck. These are not professional people. Let's just put it out there. And, I didn't want to muddle too much on the video, because I also felt that they were talking about the newscasters from Tucson, Arizona, were saying they feel like some of them, retired FBI people, were saying that they probably live in Tucson. And I'm agreeing to that. This is not an outside case. I figured it had something to do with politics as well. And because of the Epstein case that Savannah Guthrie, she interviewed they're now women, the first women that were essayed by Jeffrey Epstein. So I thought it has something to do, and it still might. People are very angry with certain people doing certain things. And so, what we're hoping for, and with me showing this, is that this guy and his other fool friends, cohorts, they're going to be caught. And what I'm hoping for is that Nancy Guthrie is alive. So I bet you the FBI has more videos of these fools. I bet you, because they went to some gas station or some 7-Eleven, they have the vehicle. They know. And they're keeping some things from the public, which they should. And this, I'm hoping this is going to be wrapped up, if not tonight, in the next few days. And I do hope that Nancy Guthrie is still alive. So I wanted to come on, guys. If anybody from Tucson is watching this, or Arizona, does this look like somebody you know? Does it look like someone? I don't know why there's a flash in the middle of this, underneath this guy's nose. Somebody was saying that it's a flashlight that he had in his mouth. I don't think so, but I don't know. But there's some kind of a glare going on right there. But the telltale sign to me are the eyebrows. Yeah, the eyebrows. Someone's going to figure you out. All right, guys. I don't want to make this too long. Thanks for all my followers. I really appreciate you. You can comment on this very short video. And it is going out hot today. We're gonna find out some more things about these kidnappers. It's going down. All right, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I will be back soon.